guys, we're back again with another video. This one's different from the previous ones as they've been car show videos, so I want to do something different this week. We'll get a little personal again this week. I'm going to go through some of my pictures that I've been taking over the past few weeks, just off and on, so let's jump into it and we'll see what we have. This was back on, I want to say it was Father's Day. Couple landscape shots here of my parents' house. Not really landscape, just photographing the sunset. Let's see. Got a couple pictures of my niece here, just crawling around. We were having a bonfire that night. She kept trying to climb into the fire. She's trying to get into everything. Picture that last one. Go here. Let's go to my actual photography folder. Alright, so I did some, I guess they're called milestone photos for one of my sister's friends. Let's go to that. His name's Corbin. I had a few photos in here that I liked and a few that I didn't like. We'll kind of go through those. It was one thing, it was hard to get him to smile, but he was pretty photogenic for the most part. So we'll kind of go through these. That one, I think I lost focus on him right there. It focused on his hand, but it's an okay image. That one right there where he's sticking his hand in her mouth. Now that one's better right there. I actually got pretty good focus on his eyes. I think I changed my aperture on that one. There was one where I got somewhat of a decent smile out of him, so I'm still happy with that one. Let's go here. Here's one I did, a color version and a black and white version. Kind of like the black and white more than the color version on that one. These right here where you had the blanket, I really like these. There was just something about how it's framed. I just really like it. The only thing with this one was his mom's arm came into the frame right here, so I tried to clone the blanket in a little bit to kind of cover that up. That one right there I didn't have to do any cloning to. I think I like that one more, especially it shows more of his eyes. Well, you see about the same amount of his eyes on both of those, but I prefer that one. A little black and white shot of him hugging his mom. I really like that one right there. Get a good... There's a black and white version of that one, which I really like. And I think I had to crop that one. Yeah, I think that one's just a crop of that. Then also the color version, I like both of them on that one. I really like that one, just the expressions on his faces a lot of the time. He really did have his eyes open wide the whole time, so you could really get a good shot of him. You can zoom in here. And you can just see the detail in his eyes. Like, I'm trying to remember what lens I shot these on. I think it was... Let me see what it was. It was my... It doesn't say on here. I believe it was my 18-35, the Sigma art lens. I want to say it was with that one. I don't think I shot with my 50mm on this one. Where was I? Oh, okay. Now this one I really like right here. He's got this little blue duck that he was looking at. So I like the inquisitive look on his face. And like I said, you still get good focus on the eyes. And I love the background blur, which is the front door. And also a black and white version. Some pictures, depending on how they turn out, I like to do a black and white of them. There's that same door back there. But think his face is a little off focus on that one, but I can live with that. It looks a little better in black and white. Down right there, I did a little minor editing on this one just to kind of add some bokeh in the background. I think I went a little too green on it, but that's what it would originally look like. So I'll have a few. If I have duplicates of, I'll do like an edit of it just to see how it comes out. I like this one right here where it's desaturated, but you get the color pop from his hat. This one, I love this one. I don't know why. I guess it's just how he stands out from the background. I think it's the color of his shorts and the color of his hat, where he's hiding his face. It just, he stands out against the background, so you get good focus on him. I don't know how you would say it, but for some reason this one was one of my favorites out of this shoot. Little low-key shot here where you just get the silhouettes of them and highlight outline around their face. Getting that thumb. Alright, so that's all the ones from that shoot. So I really like shooting with that one. Alright, here we'll go one of my sister's friends, another one of them. I did her newborn pictures years ago, and I botched those really bad, but I think I did better on the second go around. So I got one right here of her sniffing a rose bush. She loves roses, and I thought it was a good candid moment. The only thing when I was shooting this, I was shooting with my 50mm lens, and the thing I don't like about the Nikkor lens is it has some bad chromatic aberration. As you can see in the background, I tried removing it, but I think it was just really bad in this instance. But this one I can live with in this instance because it just kind of blends with the background a little bit. It could have been better. Eventually, I think I want to get the Sigma 50mm. I like the picture quality on Sigma. You can see here again the chromatic aberration, but I can live with it. This one I really like right here, this nice portrait style. You get nice blur background, but she's in focus really good. I always like getting these candid moments, especially one like this where she's staring at the ducks. It kind of takes you into their personality a little bit, shows you who they are. Then right here she's playing in the water a little bit. Like I said, I'm more of a candid moment. I don't like posing. When you pose someone, it looks too fake. I can't stand fake stuff. See right here, she's having fun. She's got a duck feather she's playing with. So you get genuine expressions. You get a glimpse of what their personality is really like. By the end of the shoot, she started getting a little irritated. You can kind of see it in her face a little bit. In the last couple of photos, I didn't save them because she had a smile, but it was kind of one of those cheesy smiles where you could tell they weren't interested in what's going on. But oh, here's some. I went to LBL a couple days ago, and these were taken with my Sigma 70-200 lens. Got some of these gold eagles. I really want the Sigma 150-600 for instances like this because I had to crop this down in order to fit them into the frame really good, and I couldn't. I was trying to get the camera to focus on them, but what I had to do was I had to zoom in on the back screen of the camera, so when it focused on the eagle I could see that it was in focus and not something else around it. So I think that came out pretty good. Probably wouldn't be something blow up, but it'd be a nice little maybe an 8x10 print. I like this one right here where the cannons separate or in between the sky and the ground. This was at Fort Donaldson. Got a lovely little deer. Then you get my cat. We got home later that day and I just took a picture of the cat. She's got some real pretty eyes. Let's see what else I've got that I've done here in the past couple weeks. Oh, just today I did some pictures for my sister and her husband. They're getting ready to have a baby literally tomorrow, and they wanted some pictures of them and their daughter, my niece, before the new baby comes along. So I'll go through those real quick. There's a nice little family portrait here of them just sitting on a bench at a little old farmhouse close to where we live. My niece, she's got some real crazy hair. It's just all over the place. Sitting on my brother-in-law's shoulder, she's just looking at everything that's going on. I tried doing one of those kiss the belly photos, but we were in such a rush because it was just so hot outside, and a lot of them came out, the highlights and the whites were just really blown out, and I had to tone them down a lot. I'm going to try it again one day. Hopefully it'll come out a little bit better. But here we go. Here she is playing in a little flower garden. She's just intrigued by everything, so she just gets into everything. Another nice little family shot in front of a nice flower bush. It's one of the few smiles she cracked during that shoot. And during this shoot, it was just so hot it was hard to get a decent picture. So I just started snapping away. I probably snapped 460 pictures, and I came out with 36. And there were a whole bunch of usable ones, but my whole thing was I didn't want, some of them I just didn't want to use because a lot of them were duplicates. See, like, there's like 40 of this, and this is the one particular one where she's smiling. And same with this one, but this one I just chose to do as black and white. Nice portrait style one right here. This one, like I said, I snapped 50 of these, but she had her thumb in her mouth the whole time, so there wasn't much I could do with that. But it's still a nice sentimental moment. I like this one right here. The only thing that it looked all right on the back of the camera, but when I looked at it, you see where my niece is out of focus, but they're in focus. But it could work either way, because it could be I wanted the focus on them. And then right here I've got the focus on her, and then they're kind of out of focus a little bit. So I guess it just depends on what you're going for, but I guess it worked out for me. I like her expression. She's finally starting to stand up on her own. She's always just happy. She likes to clap. I don't know what it is about this one right here. It's just something about the look on her face. She looks like she's trying to... It kind of reminds me of the Aliens meme. And right here she started walking towards me. Then my sister just wanted a couple pictures of herself right before she had the baby. That's another thing. I'm going to try and do some more maternity photos here soon. I just got to find people that need them, which is funny that I can't find anybody considering my Facebook timeline everybody's pregnant. Sister and my niece. My niece wasn't having it right there. She was done. She likes being picked up, but she likes trying to stand up more. Yeah, that's about that's about it for the last couple weeks, so stay tuned. We'll have another video coming out soon. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and hopefully I'll have a better video coming out soon. Hopefully I can start videotaping some actual photo shoots, so see you around in the next one.